fellow viewers. Here is a RadioShack Weather Alert Radio, model 12261. And this model was released, I think, in 2002. Mine is made in 2005, as you can tell by the sticker down here. And it's a pretty neat little radio. It's not the most fully featured, but it definitely has everything I'd want in a weather radio with SAME or SAME. And it's actually a pretty good little radio. So as you can see, it's got this telescopic antenna, which gets, I'd say about 20 inches long when you've got it all the way extended. And here's what the broadcast sounds like.
Wind calm. Here is the hazardous weather outlook. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of north and central Georgia.
It gets pretty quiet, but not quite as quiet as I'd want if this was actually going to be a bedside radio like the box says. And then it does get extremely loud.
5 corridor due to low relative humidities. Relative humidities of 25% or less can be expected for 4 or more hours this afternoon to this evening. And now the extended outlook for the period Sunday through Friday. A cold front will cross the area late Sunday with the potential for rain showers followed by cold temperatures across North Georgia. Current forecast overnight lows will bring potential for frost and freeze to sensitive vegetation starting Tuesday night. Agricultural interests should monitor the forecast for updates about any freeze-frost products.
Okay. So, this, from standby mode, you can obviously turn on the weather broadcast. Then you can also set the clock, which you do by holding down the clock button here until the clock itself starts to blink. And you simply adjust it with the up and down buttons. And then press the right button when you're done and ready to save. That's the saving beep. Then you can also set the alarm by pressing the clock button once, and then it shows the alarm. And then you can press and hold, and the alarm starts to blink. But I don't use the alarm. There is a switch on the back too. This is the alarm switch. You can see the alarm icon right there. And then there's also this icon, which is kind of hard to see. It's a little speaker icon, basically. And that shows you that the radio is ready to sound off for any alerts. The other switch on the back is for turning that on and off. So when the speaker icon is on there like that, this will sound off the siren and turn on the voice or whatever you have it set to do, in addition to turning on the appropriate alert indicator light and showing the alert on the screen. However, when you flip the switch, you can see it's gone to a crossed out speaker icon. Oops, I can't zoom in for some reason. Okay, there we go. The speaker icon is now crossed out. And now it will just turn on the light and show up on the screen. It won't sound off the siren or anything like that. And then you can also adjust the siren volume from standby mode using the up and down keys here. Just like the voice broadcast, it has 16 levels. Very nice siren, I like that. It's nice and nostalgic and attention-getting as well. And in the menu, you've got a few different options. You can set the weather channel. Here's the alert mode. Missed alert reminder. You can see the little word reminder up there. Signal loss reminder. Location setting. And tone defeat or alert disable. So for setting the channel, there are actually 2 modes. You can do manual setting.
Clear. 65 upper 6. Mostly.
Or, you can have it do an auto scan like this. Which is honestly pretty cool and useful. And then for alert mode, has for voice or tone. Voice has this thing play the siren for about 8 seconds or so and then automatically switch to the weather broadcast so you can hear the information. And then this model does turn off at the end of each alert when the EOM or end of message tones come on. This recognizes those tones and turns off automatically. And then for the tone mode, it just plays the siren for 5 minutes or until you come and press the button, like the weather button, to turn it off and listen to the alert. And then the missed alert reminder basically plays a beep every 30 seconds if an alert has come in and you have not pressed any buttons since it received the alert. You can set it off or on. I do leave it off. And the signal loss reminder is basically the same thing, except instead of beeping for a missed alert, it beeps when the signal is lost. And by the way, when the signal is lost, let me go to a channel that's just static to show you.
55.
It does this. It flashes the icon here, which doesn't have any other purpose. It's either always on for when the signal is there or flashing for when the signal is not there. It doesn't show you how strong the signal is. And then it does the wigwag with the alert lights here and shows seg loss on the screen. Oh, let me just switch it back to the regular channel.
Hours this afternoon.
Oops. Okay. Next, for the location setting, you've got 3 modes. You can have it monitor for any and all counties and areas that are affected by any alert it receives. You can have it monitor for multiple counties or only alerts for one county. How to program in your counties. This stores up to 9, so I can show you in a blank one. Basically, you just press the right hand button to go into this setting mode, and you can start programming here. This dash is just to indicate which county position, or which location position in the memory it is. This doesn't mean anything for the actual programming. So, you find your 6-digit code on the National Weather Service website. It's frequently called an FIPS or FIPS code, or a county code. And once you find that, it consists of 6 digits, with the first 3 representing your state, and the second 3, or I guess the next 3, representing the county within your state. So for example, my state is 0, 1, 3, and I don't know any random county in here, so I'll just say 0, 1, 3. And then when you're ready to save, you press the right button here. And there it's programmed in. Now I am going to erase this because I don't want to just have it monitoring one random county. I just don't want to show you my county. Okay, I have it saved on all. That's just a personal preference. Next in the menu, actually last in the menu, is the tone defeat or alert disabling option. You can disable certain warnings, watches, or advisories. For each of these categories, you just go into the menu and it shows you which alert it is, and then it also shows you whether the tone is on or off by, again, using this speaker icon. And it does show you that before you even go into the alert. You can see it's flashing there. I do leave all alerts on, but it is very handy, like if you don't live in a flood-prone area but you still get a lot of flooding alerts, you can just turn those off. And that's it for the menu. So, this is definitely a neat little radio. A battery backup. Takes a 9-volt battery.
Lows in the lower 40s.
Oops. Unfortunately, I have one of these unreliable leaky Duracells, but I just don't have any other 9 volts at the moment. So there it is, the RadioShack 12261. Oh, I forgot to show you the adapter. Now it's really blurry. Come on, focus. There we go. The adapter supplies 12 volts at 250 milliamps. Alright, so that is about it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful and enjoyable. And you can subscribe for more videos like this.